This is a full body workout to increase lean muscle mass with absolutely no equipment at all. This is a Jane Fonda Inspired workout, and you can check out my blog post to find out exactly why I call this the Jane Fonda Inspired workout. Little hint, it may have something to do with the fact that she's 80 and awesome, but check out the full blog post. You can click the link below. Okay, so let's get started. All you'll need for this workout is a chair. That's it. Ready? Let's do this. Okay, we're gonna start nice and easy. Marching in place, moving the arms. Getting as much of that movement, that warming up of our entire body so that our energy flows, we feel a little bit more alive, and our muscles are nice and warm. Nice and easy here, marching in place. Every time we march, we're increasing our body temperature, getting the blood flowing, and increasing those happy hormones in our body. So even if it's a stormy day outside, you can do this little program, this marching right here, right in the comfort of your own home. Today, we're specifically going to increase our lean muscle though, after we've done our warm-up. Why? Because the lean muscle is what revs up our metabolism. It is also in charge of our strength, our quality of life, and the ability to remain independent. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and beyond. Okay, let's stop here. Let's get the arms warmed up. Reach overhead and then the other side. We're turning our torso just a slight bit and punching our arms up towards the sky. Your feet are firmly planted on the ground as you do this. So now we're getting into the upper body. Synovial fluid is the fluid inside of your joints. And as we do this, we're increasing that fluid so it lubricates our joints and makes movements more flowing, if you will. Punching up. That's it. Every time your torso's coming with you just a little bit. We're working the abs at the same time. You might feel it in those side obliques, those side ab muscles. Perfect, keep on going. All right, one more time on each side and release. Okay, let's get into the first resistance exercise. I'll turn to the side so you can see me. Your feet are shoulder width apart. Take your hands and place them on your thighs. Bend your knees, weight in heels. Sit down. Only as low as you feel comfortable. Your hands slide down your knees. Then push with your heels and stand up. Roll your shoulders back. Sit again. As low as you possibly can, weight in heels. Then come back up. Roll the shoulders back at the top of the motion and then sit back down again. Coming back up all the way up to the top, roll the shoulders back, and then sit down again. Keep on going. We have a little cat here that's joining us. I don't know if you can see him. He's wondering, what are you doing? Why do humans do this sort of thing? Keep on going and roll the shoulders back. We're continuing the motion all the way down. Notice how you might be able to get a little bit lower as your body gets warm. Rolling the shoulders back and down again. Nice and tall at the top of the movement. That way you're working your abs as well. This is a full body motion. It's also the motion that helps you lift things. It gives you the strength to lift things like boxes from the ground, maybe a winter tire. Right now it's winter here. And back down. Last time. And up. Perfect. Let's march it back in place again. Marching. This time we're going to add in a resistance training exercise for our upper body. By switching it from lower to upper, what it does is it gives the opposite side a little bit of time to kind of rest, to get that in-between time while the other side is being worked out. Okay, as we're doing this, let's reach the arms out. We're going to work our shoulders, our back. We're going to work the arms. Fingertips reach towards either side, and let's do little circles. Just like this as we're marching. Some people find it very hard to march as they do circles, and this is a coordination thing. It is so important to work good coordination, especially as you age, because good coordination means that you reduce your risk of falling. So let's switch directions. Notice as you're doing this, you're starting to feel those arm muscles, maybe in the shoulders. I'm feeling this in my shoulders. Still marching as we're doing this. Let's switch directions again. We're not done. The longer we do this, the more muscle fibers we recruit. That means the more muscles are getting stronger over time. So we're going to be doing this for a little bit of time. Switch directions again. Okay, we're not done yet. We're just going to turn these small circles into bigger circles. So huge circles still going back. Big circles. Feel all those muscle fibers recruiting. Just think about how strong and how toned you're getting. Let's switch directions. Big circles. Huge circles. Keep on moving. Big arms. So notice how this movement now maybe gets into the front of your chest. You're feeling that pull. It's also a nice stretch as you roll your shoulders back, but the arms are burning because you are getting stronger. We're almost done. Okay, let's bring it back into center here. We're still not letting go of those arms. Final one, little bounces. Little bounces with the arms. Reach your fingertips to either side as you're doing this, so every possible muscle in those arms gets worked out. Feel it in the shoulders. This is starting to work your lats, which are the side back muscles. Every time you pulse down, those lats are working. Make sure your elbows stay underneath your shoulder as you're doing this, though, because you don't want to start to crunch up. You want your shoulders rolled back and down, and little bounces. Keep it going. Ooh, and release. Okay, shake it out for a second. You feeling those shoulder muscles? I know I am. Okay, nice and simple here. Remember, we're gonna go back now onto legs. That way our arms get a little bit of chance to rest as our legs work again. So if you need help with balance, hold on to the side of your chair. Try and keep it to 2 fingers. That way, little by little, you can try and let go as you're doing this exercise. Lift one leg, nice and tall with the spine. Pretend you have a string at the top of your head pulling you up. The leg lifts up and reach it out to the side and then back in. This is a small movement. So sometimes when I see people doing this movement, I see these huge twists out to the side like this. What that does is you are working the opposite leg, but you're not focusing in on the side tushy of the leg that is up, the leg that we're working right now. And we really want to focus in on these small movements. You don't want the movement to get into your back, because when these movements are small, it can strengthen your back and your hips. But when these movements get out of whack and they start to get bigger, then it gets into our low back and it creates more injury than good. So think small movements only as much as you can keep your body straight. If you feel yourself tilting to the side, then you know it's getting into the back. Really small movements. That's it. Try letting go. Can you let go? If not, that's okay too. Hold on. But anytime you feel like you're ready, maybe this is the 3rd or 4th time you're watching this, you can try letting go again. If your balance is good and you love balancing exercises and you really want to work your hips, you can also check out my hip exercise workout where I do the whole thing standing up. I'll leave a link for that so that you can get it. Okay, release. Woo! I don't know about you, but the opposite tushy is also working for me. This muscle that you're working, it's called the glute medius. What this does is it stabilizes your pelvis and helps tone the tushy at the same time as it gives your hips the stability they need and reduces the pain or the pressure that's put on your back when your back wasn't supposed to work and instead this muscle was supposed to work. Okay, let's march around the chair. We're going this way. Opposite side. Okay, are you ready? Hold on to the chair. I'm just gonna move it over a little bit here. Hold on to the chair, 2 fingers. Nice and tall with the spine. Lift the leg. Ready? And side. We're just evening it out. Now we're doing the other side. Can you let go? Again, the motion is really, really small. We don't need to move a lot when we're doing this. The side tush, it only has a very small angle that it needs in order to work properly. Can you feel it? Great, keep on going. Almost there. Keeping your abs engaged the entire time. You're nice and tall with your torso. And again, because this leg is grounded, the leg that's on the ground, not the leg that's moving, you're also gonna feel that in this side tushy as well, especially because you just worked it out. So it's like a double whammy for the tush. Okay, and release. Woo! Okay, shake it out. Shake it out. Okay, we're gonna go back again into upper body workout. We're gonna do a little bit to tone the upper body, and for that, I'm gonna turn this chair to the side. You're gonna come around, and you're gonna sit down. Sit right at the edge of your chair and roll your shoulders back. Place your hands on the chair and lean back. Your tushy is rolled right to the very edge of the chair. Then bend your elbows and straighten. Bend your elbows and straighten. So we're working the back of the arms now as we're doing this. This is the part that a lot of people call the bat wings, the part that gets kind of wobbly as we age. So we're toning that up right now. If this feels a little bit too easy for you, you can slide your hands closer to the bottom of the chair, slide your tushy off and go up and down just like this. So the tushy's off of the entire chair as you're doing this. But for today, I'm gonna do it this way. This is a special workout specifically if you're just getting started, or maybe you had some time off and you're just doing resistance training again for the first time. Using your own body weight is a great way to get in this exercise. Keep your shoulders rolled back. 3 more, 2 more, 1, great. Okay, turning the chair back around again. This time you're gonna stand right in front of the chair. Marching here, we're gonna march in place first. Nice and easy, shake out those arms. So you should be feeling it in your arms by now. You should be feeling it in those legs, especially that side tushy here. Okay, we're gonna add on to those squats that we were doing at the beginning. Taking the hands, feet shoulder width apart, and you're nice and tall with your spine. Slide your hands down your thighs. This time, sit all the way down. Then stand up again. We're increasing the range of motion, but at the same time, you're getting a little bit of support as you do this. So you get to sit for a second and then stand back up again. Slide your hands all the way down. Grab a seat. Oh, we're not done yet, so stand back up. Weight in heels. And let's sit. If you've been doing this for a while and you're really good at squats, you can do the hover instead. So for the hover, I'm gonna turn around so you can see what I'm doing. Keep on going. For the hover, sink down until your tushy's almost touching. Then stand up again. Sink back down, your hands still go on your thighs, And then just before you touch, you come back up. There's only about an inch, if not less, of space between my tushy and the chair. And then come back up. Sinking weight in heels, and then back up. If you need to sit, that's okay too. But the next range of motion is the hover. 3 more. 2 more. Final one. And rest. Okay, march it out. Let's come on over to the other side again. I like to move us around. So we're going all around the chair as we do this. That way we're working our lateral part of our legs, we're working our front part of our legs, we're working the back and the sides. Everything gets worked when we do this, and a part of that is going around that chair as we're doing this. Okay, now it's going to be time for a little bit of upper body. We're coming to the end. We're going to work the obliques. The arms have to be elevated for this though, because of course, it's so great to do exercises that work a little bit of everything. Okay, let's stop here, feet firmly planted on the ground. Reach those arms out again. This time we're going side. Reach your hand out to the side. You'll feel a stretch on the far away oblique, and you'll feel a crunch on the same side as the arm that's out. Let's switch. Switch again. That's it. So you're reaching your hand out and your torso follows. Reaching the hand out and the torso follows. Just like that. Every time you come to the side, you're working your obliques. This is an old school fitness move, inspired by Jane Fonda, of course, none other. If your arms are feeling tired, but you still want to get the workout in your obliques, put your hands on your hips. Notice how I'm leading with my shoulder as I'm doing this. Lots of oblique work, lots of oblique. Those are your sides. They hold you up, they make you strong, they give you an hourglass figure. Oh, there's so many benefits. Side and side. Every time you're feeling that pull, and then the strengthen. And release. Whew. Okay, we have one more exercise for the tushy, and then we are done. Ready? We're coming over to the side of the chair. Again, if you need to hold on, you can place your fingers on the side of that chair. Lean forward very slightly and take one leg back. You're in a straight line from the top of your head all the way down to your heel. Then lift up the back leg and back down. Again, this is a very small motion. So many times I see people lifting their leg as high as they can and arching their back, but that just means you're working your back and you're creating back pain. This is a very small tushy lift. My knee is straight, just a slight bend to protect the joint. And the tush, now that's where the movement's coming from. It's a very small lift and lower. The toe comes to the ground and then lifts again. Just like that. Keep your hips square to the front. And keep your head and torso really, really contracted. You're working out the head, and you're not working out your head. You're working out your torso. You're working out those abs as well. I don't think you can work out the head, although we do have a few mind to muscle exercise programs that you can check out in this. It works your muscles as well as working the mind. I'll put a link to that one as well. Okay, 2 more, 1 more, and release. Okay, march it out. Marching it out right here. We're gonna go side and around the chair. So forward, side and around, going back. Opposite leg is gonna come up. Tilt forward very slightly. Take that other leg back. Ready? Small movement, lift and lower. I have my foot relaxed, but if you want to add the calf into this workout, you can point your toe. Form is the most important. So for now, I'm allowing my foot to relax and just focusing in on the toe coming to the ground and then lifting again. Small motion, the back stays still. Hips are square to the ground. Just like that. Very small movements. And again, you might feel it in the leg that's on the ground because that leg just worked and that part of the tush worked. So you're still using those muscles when that leg is firmly planted on the ground. And release. Okay, shake it out. Woo! Okay, we're coming to the front here, and that is it. What we're gonna do is cool down now. Just a quick, deep inhale and exhale to cool us down. Take your feet shoulder width apart. Deep inhale, arms come overhead, look at your fingertips, and then exhale, reach the arms down. Bend the knees. Inhale, arms come overhead, and then exhale, come down. Last time, inhale. Reach those arms overhead, and then exhale. Come down. Grab a seat, and extend one leg out in front of you. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, reach for the foot you've extended. Place your hands on your thighs. Feel the stretch in the back of your hamstrings. And then slowly come up. Release. Other leg comes out straight. The heel is on the ground and there's a slight bend in your knee to protect the joint. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, reach for the foot that's extended. Place your hands on your thighs. And then release. Turn to the side, take your hand and interlace them behind your back. Roll your shoulders back and squeeze your shoulder blades. Look forward, keeping a straight line from the top of your head all the way down. And then release. That's it. The workout is done. The Jane Fonda Inspired workout that increases your lean muscle mass, revs up your metabolism, and you don't need any weights to do it. I'm Alicia Jones from Alicia Jones Healthy Living. Thank you for being here. I will see you next time. For more motivational fitness and nutrition tips to make 50 and beyond the healthiest and most vibrant years of your life, visit AliciaJonesHealthyLiving.com. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel.